Ever stare at Federer in those crisp white polos and think, how much does this guy actually make? I mean, he glides across tennis courts, lifts trophies, and rocks a Rolex better than anyone. But here's the wild part. Roger Federer isn't just a tennis legend, he's one of the smartest money movers in all of sports. Welcome back to Kickin Riches, where we dive into the wallets, investments, and game plans of the world's greatest athletes. Today, we're dissecting exactly how Roger Federer went from the baseline to the bank vault. From $130 million in prize money to billion-dollar business moves, I'll show you how he did it. Spoiler alert, there's a lot more than backhands and sponsor logos going on here. Stick around if you've ever wondered how the GOAT plays the wealth game, because Federer's strategy is honestly a masterclass. Ready? Let's smash into it. Serves up. Can you imagine pocketing over $130 million just by chasing tennis balls for a living? Okay, maybe a little more complicated than that, unless you've got Federer's skills. Roger earned about $130.6 million in prize money alone during his career, which puts him at number 3 on the all-time ATP earnings list, trailing only Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. So close, right? But here's what gets me. While other athletes sweat over contracts and bonuses, Federer just kept stacking trophy after trophy. I mean, I can barely win at ping pong with my cat as the opponent. But Federer? He turned Grand Slam finals into an extra payday. But as big as that number is, it's only the start of his story. Curious where the true Federer fortune comes from? Let's talk about the brands lining up to hand him those giant novelty checks. You know you've made it when your closet is worth more than my apartment. Let's talk endorsements, because Federer's are next level. Rolex? Check. Mercedes-Benz? Of course. Nike? Until 2018? Yes, and then a jaw-drop switch to Uniqlo with a $300 million 10-year deal. That's right, he signed with Uniqlo in 2018, guaranteeing him monster paychecks whether he was crushing forehands or just chilling with coffee. And don't forget Wilson, his trusty racket sponsor, Barilla's pasta empire, Credit Suisse's financial finesse, and even champagne with Moet and Chandon. It's almost like he's collecting a brand for every ace he serves. These deals? They're a goldmine. Federer turned his cool, reliable image into one of the sport's most powerful personal brands, making sure the checks roll in whether he's on the court or off. But wait until you hear about the investments Federer made that really put him in a league of his own. So what do you do when the world's already throwing you money? If you're Federer, you make money work for you. Here's the real ace up his sleeve. Business equity. His deal with Uniqlo wasn't just insane. It was smart, guaranteeing him income no matter what. But my favorite? Federer invested early in On Running, the Swiss sneaker company that exploded onto the scene and went public in 2021. Now the company's valued in the billions, and Federer's sitting pretty, not just as a face, but part owner. That's not all. Federer's been quietly putting cash into real estate, family businesses, and equity stakes in lifestyle companies. It's kind of genius, right? While most athletes chase one endorsement after another, Roger's planting seeds for wealth that'll outlast any trophy ceremony. Let's break down exactly how his approach puts him leagues ahead of so many other sports stars. Honestly, Federer isn't just good at tennis, he's mastered the business of longevity. Most athletes collect as many quick deals as possible, but Roger? He builds marathon partnerships. Rolex, Credit Suisse, Uniqlo. They're loyal for years, not just seasons. Here's what I really admire. Federer goes for equity, like in On Running, instead of simple ad spots. He's thinking long-term, so the money keeps coming after the cheering stops. And because his image is squeaky clean and super consistent, brands can't get enough of him worldwide. It's rare to see an athlete with such a strong exit strategy. Even as he steps away from the court, his Uniqlo payouts and business interests don't miss a beat. Have you seen another athlete play the branding game this well? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, I love a good debate. Now let's steal a few pages from Federer's financial playbook. Here's the big takeaway. Federer isn't just a tennis legend, he's a wealth architect. First, he doesn't put all his eggs in the Grand Slam basket. He diversifies. Prize money here, endorsements there, then invests in real businesses for equity. Second, he builds lasting relationships. Brands trust him, and that trust pays off in ultra-lucrative, long-term contracts. third, and this one's huge. He plans for life after the last ace. With equity and steady deals, retirement isn't a cliff. It's just a change of scene. Which of these strategies do you think is most important for long-term success? Drop your thoughts below. If you learned something new, hit that like button. It helps more fans find Kickin Riches. And hey, who knew a tennis racket could open so many doors? Let's wrap this thing up. So there you have it. Roger Federer isn't just a tennis genius. He might be the ultimate money match winner. From serving up millions on the court to hitting billion-dollar winners off it, his story shows what's possible when you blend talent with smart moves. This is the kind of stuff I love sharing on Kickin Riches, where sports and wealth collide in all their glory. If you dug this, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Don't let the next wealth breakdown pass you by. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments whose financial fortune you want unraveled next.